This is a GDQ submission, a AGDQ submission for Seeded Boiler Room in Stardew Valley. I am Blade. I'm a Stardew speedrunner and challenge runner. I do a lot of code diving into this game and use the knowledge that I gain to push the game to its limits. This is the Seeded Boiler Room category for Stardew Valley. Stardew is a farming sim, and this run has exactly 0 farming. There has recently been a big esport competition of Stardew, which was a great success, the Stardew Valley Cup. Because of this, Stardew speedrunning has been experiencing a renaissance, though it has been around for years. Stardew is a wildly popular game, and as a community, we think it would be a great fit for AGDQ. We have a number of categories, some of which are very friendly for new runners. I will be doing a boiler room run. The boiler room is a room in the community centre. The community centre can be viewed as the main quest line of the game. Completing the boiler room involves gathering a number of items, most of which will come from the mines. I will be doing a seeded run. A lot of the RNG is controlled by a game seed, which, as of the latest game update, you can enter on New Game. Knowing the game seed means that we are no longer at the mercy of the RNG. Well, we are less at the mercy of the RNG. Because the run is seeded, it is very marathon safe. So let's get going. So on the New Game screen here, this is where most of the possible donation incentives will be. There can be a incentive for the farmer name, for the farm name, for the favourite thing. Unfortunately, most of those things won't be seen too often in the run, but one of the things that will be very apparent is the farm character, how the farm character looks. So that's very customizable, and to help customize the character, I have built a tool that you'll see off to the side. This is a character that someone in Twitch chat has provided me. So an incentive for how the farm character looks can be, there can be a number of them created, and donation, a donation wall for how the character will actually look in the game. And here we have the seed, which the seed that we are using is 74570169. And I'll get into why that seed was chosen during the run. Alright, we are good to go. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. So the first thing that happens in this run is we sleep. There's quite a few items in this game that are locked behind different seasons, so a lot of Stardew speedruns involves sleeping. I'm going to be sleeping till the 11th, and I'll be taking 10 steps. That is to perform in a RNG manip to give myself good daily luck and a good dish from the saloon to manip what the dish of the day will be. I'm going to be getting a pepper popper that is going to give me additional move speed in the game when I'm going into the mines. In order to open the boiler room in the first place, I need to complete 2 other bundles. I'll be completing the spring forage and the summer forage. So here we are on the 11th, and I'll be taking 10 steps. There we go, 10 steps. So that's an RNG minute for daily luck and for the saloon. So here's the first day that we actually go out. I'm going to be heading over to the left to gather some forage and to gather 50 wood in order to make a chest to put some items away and free up my inventory. You may notice that I'm swinging my tools a bit faster than usual. This is me taking advantage of a hard-coded key sequence in the game that we call animation cancelling, that interrupts your tool movement and allows you to swing again a lot faster. Come over here and grab the forage that I need. I need one more bit of wood, and there it is. And now we go to head into town. So I'm going to make a chest and dump off all the things I don't need, which is everything except for the forage that I've just picked up and the pickaxe. In order to open the community centre in the first place, you need to enter town after 8. So I'll be back at 8. There is something that I want to do first, and that is the result of the steps that I took yesterday. In the saloon here is a dish of the day, and that dish of the day is pepper poppers. That almost sounded like an earthquake. Alright, so we come back here, ready for 8, and in we go. So that unlocks the community centre. There was a daffodil, the last bit of forage that we need in the bus stop, but we don't need that because there's one right here. There's also one right there. In order to start handing items into the community centre, you need to check the scroll first and then go to the wizard on a subsequent day. In order to help sort my inventory, I'm going to throw a whole heap of items out onto the ground. They will stay there until the file is reloaded. Since this is a speed run, I am not planning on reloading the save file. They will still be there when I need them, when I have every other item collected. I'm going to zoom out here so that I can see more of the mines. So we're going to be doing some mines progression now. Normally in a boiler room run, with the items that you need to collect, you need to get to floor 81. So the items that you need to collect are a copper bar, gold bar, iron bar, boots they don't need, quartz, earth crystal, frozen tear, fire quartz, and normally you also get the void and the soul essence. Okay, where was it? Yeah. Since this run is seeded, not only do I know where the ladders are, as you can see me just going to certain rocks and breaking those if available. Nice. I think this one here will give me a ladder. Not only does the seed tell me what's in the where I need to look for ladders, it also controls the contents of geodes. So instead of needing to go to floor 81 to get access to the gold and the fire quartz, I can just go to floor 21, farm up 4 omni geodes. There's a freebie. Break them open and then get my items that way. There's a freebie. I need to collect 25 copper and 25 stone in order to make a furnace to make my copper bars in the first place. So you'll see me go sort of out of my way to pick up some copper. I do need at least 3 coal, so at the end of this floor is a coal cart and a ladder. So we walk all the way down here, get the coal, and go down the ladder. Okay, I need a little bit more copper, so I'm going to grab these while searching, scanning to see where the ladder is going to be. None of those. Not down there. So this is what I mean when I say that we're less at the mercy of the RNG. There's going to be a not regular geode. I've now got all of the all of the all of the copper that I need. And now I need to brute force my way to find the ladder now. The less stones exist on a floor, the more likely that each individual rock is going to give you a ladder. You also get a boost from having no monsters remaining. But it's possible for every single spot that would normally give you a ladder to just not exist. I thought one of those would have it. No. None over there. Oh look, there's a freebie. I now have all the stone that I need. There's one right there. Nope. Yikes, missed all the ones over there. Monsters have a 15% chance of dropping a ladder if you kill them over a valid spot. That one there was supposed to give me a ladder. It didn't give me a ladder, it gave me a geode instead. That tells me that there's a freebie. There it is, floor 19, everyone's favourite floor. I think we've got a freebie. Concerned Ape has said that he regrets making this floor a huge spiral. Oh, dang it. Yeah, there's my freebie. Let me through. Alright, now we're at floor 21. This is where the Omni Geo starts spawning. And there's the first one. So we're farming up 4 of those. I need to split. None on that floor, so there's 3 spots that give me Omni Geodes if no ladder from a rock or from the level load exists, and 1 for if a ladder exists. So I'm just going to keep resetting the floor until I get it. No. That copper node is the location of one of the Omni Geodes, but it's got to be a regular rock for it to, there we go again, for it to give me the Omni. So we just keep resetting until we get these Omni drops. Now I just need 1 more. We just need 1 more. That, okay, if I get a ladder now, which I will get from there, I can break that one there, give me my final Omni, and now we exhaust. I use up the rest of my energy, and this teleports me back to the house. It saves me having to run back. And now we sleep. So I gathered enough copper to make a furnace and a copper bar. I gathered the quartz and the earth crystal, and I gathered 4 Omni Geodes. The Omni Geodes is going to give me the iron, the gold, the frozen tear, and the fire quartz that I need. That still leaves me needing to go and find the monster loot. So 99 slime, 10 bat wings, 1 void essence, 1 solar essence. We are going for a void and a solar essence, and we are going to buy those from the traveling cart on spring 21st. Here is where another donation incentive would be redeemed. Naming the pet. Normally in speedruns we skip, because it's faster just to say no instead of having to type in a name. And the event is slightly longer if you say yes. But since this will be a marathon charity event, we'd give it a name. There's going to be some flashing lights in a bit as I spam open the mail, so do be warned. Alright, and now, yeah, there's a leak. Now we head to the wonderful wizard, and he will allow us to talk to Junimos and allow us to actually hand items in. Here is the travelling cart. This is where we're going to get the void and the solar essence from. There's one, there's the other. Come up here to the wizard. We can now talk to Junimos. So now we need to wait until 9 till Clint opens, so that he'll crack open the 4 Omni Geodes for us, which will give us the rest of the boiler room items that we need. There's a little bit of time to kill, so I go up and throw some more items on the ground in the community centre. Clint charges 25G per geode opened. I've only got 30G at the moment. That's the reason why I got myself the aquamarine, or whatever item was going to be in the gem node that I broke. I do have enough by selling an extra quartz and earth crystal, but it's just easier to throw it out. Okay, only 2 went out, that's alright. Soul essence and void essence are still in my inventory, but I'm not going back in for that. And now I've got a bit of time to wait until 9. So we get ourselves a bit of extra money by selling the aquamarine, and then we crack open the Omni Geodes, give us the fire quartz, the iron ore, the frozen tear, and the gold ore. Now we go home, we refine the ores, we sleep until summer to give us the summer forage that we need to open the boiler room in the first place. And then the run will be done. So that's the power of this game seed. You know what's going to be in the travelling cart today to get the solar and the void essence. You know what's going to be in the Omni Geodes to get these items, and you know where the Omni Geodes are going to be. And since you know the game seed, you know how the ladders will spawn. Right, so we make ourselves a furnace. We smelt our bars. We sleep until summer. We wait until the foresters spawn. And then we'll go out and complete the run. One of the downsides of the seed is the summer forage. It's possible to get all the summer forage you need on summer 1 in the bus stop. This seed doesn't have that. But the pros of the seed outweigh that one con. Previous seeds that I've run this on haven't had the pepper poppers from the trash, and that greatly speeds up the mines day. So we just deal with it. the 6th of summer. This is our final day of the run. I need 2 inventory slots available. 2 more inventory slots available, I should say. So pick up the grape from the bus stop, the sweet pea in town, and the spice berry very early in the mountains. Here is my sweet pea. And up here, near the entrance of the mountains, will be my spice berry, which is the last item that we need to collect for the run. And we have it. Now we just need to go hand everything in, and we'll be done. Here's the items that was thrown out before. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 2 bundles completed. The first bundle unlocks the pantry and the fish tank. The second bundle unlocks the boiler room. Now we go hand everything in and win. Time is on the flash. Once the dynamos disappear and control comes back to your character. It's time. 1849. 2 minutes behind my PB. It's not bad. One of the good things about the seeded runs is that barring something going horribly wrong, the runs are pretty much always going to complete. So that is Seeded Boiler Room. Thank you for your time, and hopefully you accept this into AGDQ. Have a good one.